Good evening, it's Facebook Love, number 273. We are still having a pandemic. Even if we don't talk about it every day, it's not over. I think the winter makes it harder to feel like I'm, staying home and staying safe, and then it's snowy and it's hard to get out and all that stuff. It's just a little more, it's just a little more heavy. In the mood that I've been in, I have two poems this evening that are sort of in that pensive way and a little salty. This first one is by one of my favorites, Mary Oliver, but it's not one of those that draws you into nature in the same way. And then another one I'll talk about when I get there. So this first one by Mary Oliver is titled Singapore. In Singapore, in the airport, a darkness was ripped from my eyes. In the women's restroom, one compartment stood open. A woman knelt there, washing something in the white bowl. Disgust argued in my stomach, and I felt in my pocket for my ticket. A poem should always have birds in it, kingfishers say, with their bold eyes and gaudy wings. Rivers are pleasant, and of course, trees. A waterfall, or if that's not possible, a fountain rising and falling. A person wants to stand in a happy place in a poem. When the woman turned, I could not answer her face. Her beauty and her embarrassment struggled together, and neither could win. She smiled and I smiled. What kind of nonsense is this? Everybody needs a job. Yes, a person wants to stand in a happy place in a poem. But first we must watch her as she stares down at her labor, which is dull enough. She is washing the tops of the airport ashtrays, as big as hubcaps, with a blue rag. Her small hands turn the metal, scrubbing and rinsing. She does not work slowly, nor quickly, but like a river. Her dark hair is like the wing of a bird. I don't doubt for a moment that she loves her life, and I want her to rise up from the crust and the slop and fly down to the river. This probably won't happen, but maybe it will. If the world were only pain and logic, who would want it? Of course it isn't. Neither do I mean anything miraculous, but only the light that can shine out of a life. I mean, the way she unfolded and refolded the blue cloth. The way her smile was only for my sake. I mean, the way this poem is filled with trees and birds. Singapore by Mary Oliver. This other one is titled Sorrow Is Not My Name by Ross Gay. And before the poem begins, the author writes, after Gwendolyn Brooks. Sorrow is not my name. No matter the pull towards brink, no matter the florid, deep sleep awaits. There is a time for everything. Look, just this morning a vulture nodded his red, grizzled head at me, and I looked at him, admiring the sickle of his beak. Then the wind kicked up, and after arranging that good suit of feathers, he up and took off, just like that. And to boot, there are on this planet alone something like 2 million naturally occurring sweet things, some with names so generous as to kick the steel from my knees. Agave, persimmon, stickball, the purple okra I bought for $2 at the market. Think of that. The long night, the skeleton in the mirror, the man behind me on the bus, taking notes, yeah. But look, my niece is running through a field calling my name. My neighbor sings like an angel, and at the end of my block is a basketball court. I remember my color's green. I'm Spring. Sorrow is Not by Name by Ross Gay. I don't really have any ponderings beyond just keep looking up. This is Facebook Love. I'll see you again.